Welcome to my visionary world. It's Lara bringing you some small talk. Okay, so let me dive straight into my talk. Okay, a few weeks ago, like 2 Sundays ago, I celebrated my 12th year wedding anniversary. Awesome, right? That was so exciting. Okay, because I think I shared in my last video that my 12 years, a lot has gone into that, and it's truly been an amazing one. I'm so proud of myself that I made it 12 years. Oh my gosh, and counting. Awesome. So that day I was just I was just like, okay, what are we even doing? But a thought came to my mind. I just thought, I have a story, and I know that a lot of people are hurting because people come to me every time. Those that know my story, they come to me, they send their relations to me to talk to me about some things, and I'm like, let me just address some issues. Like play, like, yeah, it was play, and then I did this write-up and I put it on Facebook for my friends and family, and the response was crazy. It was just something else. So many people got in touch with me, and I'm like, it took me to a new place, because I realized that so many people are hurting. So many people have issues, because the amount of people that reached out to me was just, it was crazy. It was something else. And I at that moment, I knew I had to do something. I just felt like, you're playing with this thing. You're not, people need help in this area. And this is why I decided that I need small talk with my girls. Okay, we need to talk about this matter. Okay, and what is the matter? I don't even know whether I should start from the matter that I'm just upset about. Okay, but I don't want to start with fight, so let me leave that angry thing first. I'll come back to it. Okay, but basically, what is my small talk about today? Good. I did share in my write-up that I'd had before my wonderful 12-year journey. I'd had a 4-year journey that was hell. Okay? And 4 years I checked out. Okay, and so many women are in the same situation. Okay, and what I'm here to talk to you about is that it shouldn't be. See, nobody should be beating you. Okay, nobody should be physically abusing you. It's not right. It's not. That's not what you signed up for. And that was what I wrote in my write-up. I did say that I know you said for better, for worse. Okay, but did you mean it to die? Did you? I mean, what's the definition of worse here? Okay, is the plan to just go and die? No. So I just thought to be brave enough to break the silence, because I think that this matter has continued for this long because we've all kept quiet, me inclusive, and I thought, having gone through this, having made my story public over the years, I didn't realize how many people needed help. I didn't realize how many people were in that situation till people began to reach out to me for themselves, for their sisters, for their relations. People in Canada reached out to me to talk to people. I'm like, what? We need to talk about this. Okay? We need to talk about this. First, we need to talk to our girls. So you're dating this guy, okay? You're not even married. You're just dating, and he's screaming, he's shouting, you've even gotten a few slaps here and there. You're not in the right place. That's not love. It's not love. It's madness. That's not how love. That's not what love looks like. Okay? So we need to get that straight first to our girls. Okay? But even worse, okay, are my sisters that are already in this situation. And so many of our sisters have died. Okay? because they were managing the situation. They were praying, you know. Some of the pastors even said they should stay and just pray and fast. They did 100 days fasting. They did 50 days. Nothing happened, okay? And they died. Some of them are not living today to tell the story. We're the ones telling the story for them. Sad. And this is not what you want. You were not made to be beaten, okay? It's even, when I even think back, okay, my dad, amazing man, amazing. I talk about my mom a lot because I talk about business, money, and my mom, she made that happen. But my dad was such a cool dude. He was so amazing. But he didn't even scream at me. He didn't even beat me. He didn't even slap. I don't even recall my dad ever slapping me. Okay? Then one gangster will just come from somewhere and then you want to slap me and it's crazy. Okay? And a lot of our sisters are going through that. And it shouldn't be. And I'm talking about this because people have died. Okay? And if we continue this Niger culture of silence, of just praying about things and not taking action, more will happen. I remember at the beginning of the video, I said that there was something that was just really seriously annoying me. So I'm thinking about this, my talk, and then just doing my thing, you know, on social, and then I run into this story about this Orlando pastor that just killed his wife, one of our sisters, Barbara. It is crazy. I need to show you a clip of this thing. Why? This guy already promised to kill this babe, okay? And he carried out his promise. You know, I was just so sad when I watched that video, okay? Let me show you a clip of that.
No! No, it's not okay, Barbara. It's not okay. You cannot defend him. It's not okay.
Call the cops.
Do you see what he just did? No, Barbara. No, Barbara, I'm tired of you. No, I'm tired of you now. No, absolutely not. Do you? I know that I understand. I get it.
We are not going to come down.
Harry, stop.
We are not going to fucking come down. I came in here and I told you sit back. I told you we are not here to argue with you. Why did you fucking attack her? Why did you attack her?
Can you come down?
I'm not going to come down because you started this.
Here, let me go.
You're going to go to the other room and you're not going to come out.
Barbara, what about that one?
Fuck you up. I'm telling you.
Barbara, that folder.
It's not. That's the divorce document.
Get up and go to your fucking room.
No.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong
Barbara,
with you.
move.
Keep acting up, I'll fuck you up.
Don't do that, Barbara. What if you came here by yourself?
What did I fuck up about my sister? What did I fuck up about my sister?
Perry, what did I tell you? Let him go in the room.
Perry, leave him alone. Perry, leave him alone.
He should go. You don't need this right now.
Okay. All right. But you are the same person who supported me at the wedding, right?
I was supporting you at the wedding because you were fake. You were fake. You were lying.
Perry.
You were fake. You and everybody that follows you. You were fake. I supported you because I thought you were different.
So now you
I thought you
here.
were not like your family.
Support your sister.
Yes, I'm here to support
The
my
same
sister.
sister
And I'll
who
always
the
support
pastor
her.
told you that she was a witch.
Which pastor?
Am
Name
I
that
right?
pastor. Name that pastor. Which pastor told me my sister's
The same sisters.
Which pastor? Name the pastor. Is it you? You are a pastor. You. You don't know whether you are confirmed or not. You are a pastor, my friend. Get the fuck out of here before I fuck you up. We didn't come here for you. We did not come here for you. Don't let me hurt you. Leave. We didn't come here for you. We came to get something.
Can I promise you something?
Promise me.
If I don't kill your sister, then me, I am fake.
You got the video, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Right, call the cops.
No, it's not.
No, call the cops, Jen. No.
Barbara, stop that.
Fania, you don't play with threats like this. Jen, I'm calling the cops. No, you don't play with threats. Please call the cops.
It's only going to escalate.
It should escalate. He's threatening you in front of me. He said he's going to kill you. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
Breaking details on a deadly shooting outside a bank. The suspect now in custody. Orlando police say Sylvester Ofori shot and killed his wife, Barbara Tomei, outside a Navy Federal Credit Union this morning.
So, can you imagine that? Did you see that? He promised to kill her, you know. Imagine the audacity, even, you know, attacking her in front of her family. And I was just so touched. That brother was a brother. Okay, oh my God, that guy was not having it. And you know, this is the kind of attitude family, friends, and everybody should have. I think that what was happening was that she went to the house it looked like she went to get some of her documents or something, you know, and then the guy attacked her. And the brother was not having that, and he attacked him back, and they threw him out. And imagine what he said. I wasn't even interested in that part about being a witch. That one was not my concern. But on his way out, he promised to kill this babe. He said, if I don't kill her, then you will know I'm fake. And he did. He killed her. Okay? And you know that this is how a lot of our sisters have been killed. Okay? And if we continue this culture of silence, of enabling these psychopaths, they will continue to kill the sisters. And I tell you, you are your own last line of defense. Okay? I mean, I know you signed up for this deal for it to work out. Okay? But if it's not working out, do something about it. And what you should do is to check out first. Let's have any other conversation after that. Check out. Okay? Go. Leave. Pack out. Go back to your parents' house. Do something. Go and pray from a far, safe, comfortable, reasonable distance. If counseling works, beautiful. If it doesn't work, fine. I would rather have you here, broken, separated, divorced, than dead. Okay? Barbara does not have the opportunity to say her story today. I'm saying her story, but she's not. She's down. Okay? And that's not where we want her to be. That's not where we want all our other sisters to be. And guess what? Even more painful, we have sisters, okay, that have also killed people. Some of them are in prison today. Okay? Because someone was hitting them, doing craziness to them, and then they got to breaking point, they snapped, and they did the wrong thing, and the story changed. Okay? So you don't want any of these two stories to be yours. Okay? I don't want to be saying your story behind you. I don't want you to be a statistic. No. What you do is what will make it happen or not. What you do is what will determine if you become a statistic or not. I'd rather have you separated, divorced than dead. I want you around, okay, because you are amazing. You are great. A lot can happen through you. A lot can still happen for you. Omo, you are just better than you think. Okay? And just because you are with this psychopath that cannot see the gift in you. See, let me tell you, you are like momentum. Okay? See, we all know that if you're doing something, right? You're doing something, and then you have more. Mo is my friend. That's what momentum on your side, making that thing happen. That is what we define as success. So, and women were like that. So, which sensible person will not want to have you on their side? We make things happen. We bring the extra. We bring the amazing. We're too much. We can multitask. We can do this. We can do that. Why would somebody want you 6 feet under with all of that potential, with all of that power? But the power is in your hand. I tell you, the power is in your hand to take a decision. And it's more painful because of this secrecy in Nigeria. Because when you marry, you know, they tell you, don't tell anybody about your problems. Any problem you have, just pray and settle it between yourself. No, it doesn't work that way. Yes, there are times for that. There are times to pray, there are times to settle. I still do that, okay? But there are times to seek counseling. There are times to just even use your own brain and check out, okay? And go and know what to do later, okay? Because when you're even in that emotional state, that you're just a wreck, you're not even thinking straight. So you need, and you know, let me tell you. So I had this conversation with a sister, and she was like, you know, this guy is crazy, he's beating me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, so, I mean, what advice do you want from me? Again, other than to tell you to check out of that situation. And she's like, I can't check out because I can't survive. I can't survive. I guess she was talking more financially without this guy. So, you can't survive and then you die. it doesn't really, I mean, it doesn't really make any sense. So you need to, and I know some people might attack me and say breaking up marriages, and of course I've read so many posts, you know, online of men saying that we're not like their mothers, that their fathers beat them and they stayed there and they were happy, and they didn't know better. Okay, they didn't know better, and some of them also died. That's the truth. And some of them didn't live long. It's just they had other issues. They had BP, they had all sorts of things, and we're not having that. We don't have to take that, because that's not the way to live. That is not life. That is craziness. Okay, so I'm talking to my sisters. Okay, if someone is physically abusing you, you need to check out of that situation. If someone is even verbally attacking you, emotional blackmail and all sorts of things, you need to seek counseling. Seriously, the culture of silence should come to an end, and I am hoping that I'm lending my voice to this situation. Okay, and see, even that now, every now and then I watch the news, I'm hearing about rape, I'm hearing about all of this craziness that is happening. Is because we've enabled all these things for so long. We've been silent for so long, and I get that, because a lot of the women that have these issues, they're not empowered. Okay, which is why I love talking about money, because we need money to make all these things happen. I was able to escape because I had money to escape. A lot of our sisters don't have money to escape, and which is why I'm so passionate about, you know, helping our sisters, you know, giving them tips on how they can make money, how they can succeed, so that they can have options. It's very, 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 very important. And I'm going forward, I'm still going to be talking, I'm still going to be on my money talk. You know, recently, on a light note, I was listening to something, I was listening to Toke, and she was like, saying someone asked her what her love language was, and she was like, money. And I'm like, go girl. I thought it was only me. I was just secretly, that was my love language is money. Okay, I don't need words of affirmation, I don't need acts of service. I'm affirming myself by myself. I'm doing my acts of service by myself. So if you want to show me love, money, okay? And with money I can get those other things. So I love that. So we need money, okay? And we need to help some of our sisters get money. We need to give them tips, we need to teach them, so that they can check out, so that they can move, so that they can have options, so that they don't die, okay? So that they don't stay in the wrong situation. Let me quickly talk to family members that enable these psychopaths, okay? That tell the women to stay, just manage the situation. Even me self, hey, if I tell you my story, like seriously, what story? No. Family members, and you know, so you tell them all of these things, and then tomorrow they go and die, and then what would you say? Is so wrong, and it's just not the way to go. Family members need to help. Church members need to help. A lot of people stay because church members will judge them, okay? And I know what I'm saying, because I went through that. I was judged, okay? But I was strong. I was, I was not ready to die. So I checked out. So we're going to continue this conversation, okay? But before I sign out, I just want to tell you that at the end of the day, when all is said and done, see, the power is in your hand. Nobody can help you. Nobody can make sure you stay alive like you. Nobody loves you like you, okay? So if the place is too hot, get out. Even if it's for a while. I got out, it was supposed to be for a while, but when I was out, my brain started working better, and I realized that this is a no-go area, okay? And hey, more than 15 years later, it was the best decision, fantastic decision. So what am I saying? 17 years later, yeah, best decisions, yeah. So do the needful, guys. As we go along, I'm going to be talking about money, okay? How we're going to get money, because we need money to make, I needed money for lawyers. It took me 2 years, okay? To cut the apron string. I needed money for that. You need money. You need money to go forward, and I'm going to be talking more about that as we go forward. But on a serious note, if you know somebody that is being physically abused, if you need to literally go there and pull them out of that situation, then do that, because you might just be saving a life. And I hope that with my talk, it's not always easy to come forward and talk about your own situation, your life, but I'm hoping that lending my voice, I'll be part of the solution. So see you next time. Bye.